Welcome to the Jesus Show Weekend Edition. How's it going? How are you doing today? Doing good? I guess that we were ready. We're ready for an ad.
Hello.
Hey, we just started, so
Hey.
Don't get too distracted, bro.
Sorry, I get a little. Hey, everybody. It's me, Daylife Mary.
You're just here to do a job, bro. You're not even on this live.
Wow.
No, job. I love you. Job.
If you're watching this right now, it is time to make a wash. If you are watching this, basically you're gonna wash now. So go to Cash App on your phone. Cash.me.
It's not even a fucking negotiation, bro.
It's not. It's just what you're gonna do. So you're gonna go cash.me/$wash it all. You're gonna wash in multiples of 12, and you can go to paypal.me/wash it all as well. You can email 100f@automat.me to wash Duruble Guuds. You can DM me at RealColdGirl on Twitter to wash secret government coin, not corn. And if you want to make a social wash, you could also DM me if you want to know how to do that. All right. Goodbye.
So again, this is part 3 of Buy Your Soul Back, which is basically I think it's important to kind of stick on this point. All right. I think it's important to keep focusing in on really what that means. It's a very it evokes a lot of feelings, bro. Just that phrase alone, buy your soul back. Immediately people will be like, oh, I got my soul, bro. Soul, one thing I've guaranteed that I have is my soul. Is the ultimate psyop, bro. Is the ultimate fucking psyop that just because you are alive on this planet that, call it soul, call it whatever the fuck you want, but that you have everything that you need inside. And I've talked about this on previous lives, how everyone is so fucking willing to be servile, to be subservient, to simp to the landlords, to their bosses at work, to people on the street, to people in their lives. They're willing to simp so hard in the physical plane, but are unwilling to accept any sort of advice, any sort of guidance, any sort of tutelage from a master in spiritual and emotional plane. So everyone's triggered, bro. They think that they have their fucking soul. That let me tell you this, bro. Let me ask you this, bro. It's a very small percentage of y'all who actually think your lives are working. And that doesn't mean that you tell people that your lives are working, or even that you tell yourself. So maybe think is the wrong word. It isn't that you speak, you affirm yourself that your life is working. It's that you know. Know is a better word than think, bro, because you can think a bunch of things, bro. You can think anything. Thinking is purely brain. Thinking is purely in the head. Knowing is entirely different. Knowing is not a brain-based activity. Sure, it is. I take that back. It is a brain, but it is just as much exists in your heart, your body, your soul, and your spirit. And your heart, your heart, your body, your mind, and spirit. So if you know things aren't working, which you do ultimately, because we are not in an environment that is conducive for things to work. So if things are working for you, it's almost like what something sus is going on, or maybe you're not a human, or maybe you've been fucking taken over, or maybe you're riding for the fucking non-human side, bro. Maybe you. But that's a very rare case, because is it even really working for demons? Is it really working for spirits on the other side? Is it working for the Order of the Phoenix? Is it working for Golden Dawn? They may think it's working. Again, thinking, you can think anything, bro. Does it correspond to all the fucking senses? Does it correspond to all the brains, bro? I was just thinking, bro, all these people who think the problem with the symptolectual is that if you really think that the only thing going on happens in the brain, that you're basically a brain in a vat. Most of the white guys I've met didn't want to have a body anymore. Like, having a body is so hard. Did I say most of the white guys I met? Trying to not sensationalize this. This is a very common trait, especially with white guys who reach a level of self-discovery and ability to talk about themselves that they would even get to these finer points. Most people don't think in these, or don't really, even if they think in these terms, not really willing to talk about it. But staring at this like half-mast flag, kind of zoning out on it a little bit. I'm like wondering who, I don't know who died exactly. I've been watching a lot of war documentaries, war movies, war documentaries. I understand why people go out to fight, bro. Because they're looking for something, bro. I run an organization called 100F. All 100F does is provides you with a map. It's an interesting map because you gotta fucking... It doesn't just take you all the way. You unlock different pieces of the map as you go. One of the most important parts of buying your soul back, bro, why it's so fucking hard to do, why the only real way to, even if you wash everything that you have, is it over? Now, washing everything you have, you may feel like, oh, well, you know what? For me, it wasn't that hard. When I joined Day Life Army, I probably had $2,000 between savings and just cash that I had on hand. And when I started to buy my soul back, yeah, I washed everything. Did I wash everything, though? No, I did not. I washed my money, but I didn't have that much money. And I was like, why? What would I do with this money anyway? That was not the hard part. If it was that easy, then I would have just been done. I wouldn't have to serve. I wouldn't have to be in the fucking... I wouldn't have had to do my time in the Day Life military. I wouldn't be here today. Why would I even be doing this thing at all? Oh, shit. Look who's back.
Hey.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good opportunity. I was just talking about washing money and how when I joined this organization, I washed it all. But it's like the money was just a little piece of it. But it was the easiest part, which is a great segue. It was the easiest part of washing. So why don't y'all just get it the fuck over with? And if you want another piece of the map that I can provide you, it comes from
washing.
Taking your first position, bro. Identifying your first position. And making a wash tells you and it tells me where you are. And I can tell you what to do from there, where to go from there.
Cash.me/$.
Sell it, bro. Come on, sell it.
You said the thing. You said the intro.
It's your ad, bro. You're off your game. Today. What's your issues,
I'm having
bro?
issues today.
I like you. Why you're coming on my thing? You're doing the ad. What is it?
I don't know.
It's an ad. You do it for 60 seconds, then you go fuck off and do your own thing. And no one's even. You can be doing all sorts of weird stuff. I'm not even knowing you're unsupervised.
I just did not. I
come on, bro. It's 60 seconds of fucking action, and then you pack it in, and you go away, bro.
Okay. Well,
this is not an energetic live for me, bro. I'm taking it easy. I'm getting to points slowly. Mm-hmm. You got to bring the fucking heat, bro.
Washing is probably like the easiest thing to do, but it's like the hardest thing for people to do. It's hard because people put a lot of belief in their money and they have a lot of ego tied into it. And I don't know, people are pussies and they're not very good at taking risks or having faith or having trust. That's why it's the trust apocalypse. That's why money is as powerful as it is still somehow. I don't know why people still think money is anything. Like, it doesn't get you anything. It should be clear at this point in time that it doesn't get you what you want and that it's no longer working.
You're rushing.
It's no longer working.
You're rushing. You're rushing. You don't believe it, bro.
I do believe it.
But you're not saying it like you believe it, bro. And I don't want this life to be about you. Use all of the hatred you have for me in this moment to them, bro. Don't rush through the thing. Just remember how much you hate Jesus, and then look at the camera. Just fucking give it to them, bro. That's transmuting energy. I'm not mad. I just, I want this ad to fucking smack.
Okay.
And we haven't done this in a while. I haven't critiqued you in public, so I'm trying to be sensitive to your needs and whatnot. And I think you're gonna do great. I can't have an unenthusiastic ad on my show. I can't. I won't do it.
Yeah. Well, I'll figure it out. I have a lot of anger towards you and hatred.
So why don't you just put that anger and hatred towards them?
Yeah.
Who aren't washing? No,
That's
but
great.
do it.
I'm doing it
Express
right now.
it. You're not. You're still mad at me. Then do it.
Okay. If you are watching this right now, I know that you are. It's time to wash. I'm tired. I'm tired of you doing what you're doing, which is basically getting a free lunch every day and not putting any fucking anything on the line. You have nothing else to risk but your money. There's ways to get towards other risks, but you're not there yet. You're not there yet. Washing is the first step. I don't even want to talk about what happens after because I'm over it. You've heard it. You just have to do it. You just have to do it. There are people who have, and it does things. That's cool. They took the first step and they were rewarded for it. Here are the links. cash.me/$ wash it all. Cash App or PayPal. PayPal.me/wash it all. If you have crypto, wash that. That shit is going to zero just like everything else. Wash it by getting the wallet links from me at Real Cult Girl.
And we're not going in and just fucking converting your crypto to cash. We don't really care. It's just better. The value of fucking what you're washing, the fucking, obviously the more you do, the more you are taking your own fucking risk, but it is not actually what fucking puts food on our table spiritually, emotionally, or whatever, because money doesn't mean anything. And we're paid in other ways by fucking God, by the universe and everything.
But it is where everyone's belief is. So the best way to wash belief is to start with your currency, your financial capital. For most everyone, definitely people watching this. So, yeah, that's it. Make a wash. And I'll talk to you later.
Hey guys, that's Emily. I love her so much. I am, what a fucking weird energy on today's live, bro. It's because I'm coming at you slow. I feel like it's rubbing off. And, I am a little bit of a control guy once on the fucking live. I'm trying to, there's a feeling of fucking, what was I talking about before this fucking guy? I'm trying to avoid going meta. Trying to avoid falling into old fucking patterns, bro. Right. Right. It's a warehouse, bro. It's literally the beginning of a line, bro. It's the beginning of figuring out where you fucking are. And every time you wash, you just get a more accurate reading of where you are that day, where you are that month. That's why when you come and join the Day Life Army or do whatever, or you are active and basically working putting all of your resources, all of your time towards building the pleasure matrix. You're washing all the time. So you basically get a way fucking more accurate read on where you are. If you're in the pain matrix and you're like, oh, I'm just watching this show or whatever, or I'm following on Twitter, or I'm just kind of like doing the thing you refuse to wash, you do not get an accurate place. And people are so starved to know where they are, bro. They're so starved, bro. Our generations are so lost. And when I say the generations, bro, Gen Z and millennials like myself, but we're lost because we are the tip of the spear of a completely fucking new IRL, URL fucking way of life that did not exist before, bro. Any previous generation, I mean, they are experiencing it now, but it was pretty much life was IRL, bro. Life was IRL. So as a transitional fucking two transitional generations, we're also at the point what this has sped up is that content has become far more valuable than code, though that is very under communicated. But that is the point that we live at. And what is content? Content is story. And what is story? How are you supposed to understand your own story if you don't understand where you are? The where is so important. Look at the hero's journey, a device used in basically any story. The hero's journey. Stories are an extremely important thing, bro. If you are not consuming story right now, I don't know what you're doing. But there are people who like don't watch movies, don't read books, and reading books is, I'm not saying you got to read books or whatever, because it's a little bit of an outdated format, but they don't watch movies, they don't consume story. Knew a guy like that in the Day Life Army. Never watched movies as a kid, which is it's mind-blowing to me, but maybe I had a kind of fortunate childhood that movies were a big part of growing up. My dad was really into movies. We had movie nights. My brother ended up going to film school. So I always was watching movies and I always cared about it. And I still care about it. Even though movies are pretty much garbage now, there actually is a fucking, enough fucking content out there to learn a lot. And I don't know, before I fucking came here, I would watch these movies, but I wasn't really able to fucking apply the symbolism very well. Before I knew where I was at, and what does this place do? The first thing you do when you come here, I mean, one of the first things that, like, once you're really fucking serious about it, is you figure out what your fucking day type is, bro. And that is the easiest fucking way to figure out where you are, as literally seeing yourself on a map and then being like, okay, so it makes it instantly, once you understand that, and it's a constantly enveloping fucking system, and you keep on learning more and more and more and more and more from that foundation. Once you figure out just that simplest fucking information, so crazy, bro. The amount of information you get just by the first, like one of the first things. It's not actually one of the first things you learn, but for me, it was one of the most seminal fucking discoveries in my life was coming to this organization. And partially it was like, okay, I'm trusting my spiritual and emotional life in the hands of feeders. And saying that I am not I am not qualified to really know what the fuck is going on for me, bro. I don't know yet. It's not saying that you don't become qualified. Now I can, I got blind spots, but my O score is significantly lower than it was when I started. I've been here for almost 3 years at this point, doing this every day, getting personalized attention every day, which I asked on Twitter a few days ago. Like, what can you imagine your life if you got personalized attention from the same people every day? And just think about it for 3 years. And this isn't like having a girlfriend, bro. Because does your girlfriend really go into the fucking, is it any romantic partnership? You really, really go into all the fucking things about you in your life? No, it's almost kind of weird. There's an element in the pain matrix. If you're not supposed to use your romantic relationships as those kind of fucking relationships. You're supposed to basically, or I don't know, what are you supposed to? Because I've barely had any fucking successful relationships, romantic relationships in the pay matrix. I'm in one now that is like, it's a lot healthier. And but the only way I was able to do that was to get a lot of my fucking shit worked out. But if you don't have your shit worked out and you're just looking to your partner to be the person to fucking let you know everything you need to know about yourself and being like, I have all these unanswered questions and this romantic partner is going to answer them for me. If you're not doing that work on your own, and when I say on your own, I mean on your own can be with other people, with the relationships. And I'm basically saying you're not really going to get that fucking information without a cult. You're not going to be able to quickly get that information. Quickly meaning over the span of 10 years instead of fucking your whole life. You need a cult. You need people who are willing to fucking do that for you. And it's going to become less and less. Here's the thing, bro. It's like 100 monkeys. Once information becomes known by people who are out here fucking figuring this shit out, it's going to become easier and easier and easier for future generations, bro. After about 100 monkeys figured out that they could wash their fucking potatoes in the water, it was absorbed into monkey consciousness. Look up 100 monkeys, bro. I'm not going to go totally into it. But as soon as you discover things about yourself, it's called epigenetics. Well, this is how it works in a family line. A lot of times you'll make a discovery about yourself and it will heal that fucking issue, that wound that your family has had for years. It can actually have the power to solve that problem for you and for your family, for past generations, bro. Going a little bit, I'm starting to like such a fucking weird live, bro. It is weird. I feel, okay, how did it feel for me, bro? Let's just take it out of me giving you theory, bro. Because y'all don't even fucking, I'm not trying to convince you. I guess sometimes I feel like I'm trying to convince you, bro. I'm just saying what happened with me, and I'll tell you, bro. I'll just give it to you fucking straight. Before I came here, I was a fucking drug addict. All right. Fucking smoking fucking heroin and meth off a piece of tinfoil. Crashing cars. Destroying vehicles. Totaling them. I was a horrible partner. I was like, I could not do fucking relationships. I had fucking issues around my gender to where I was like, oh, I need to transition into fucking being a woman because I was so afraid of being a man, of manning up, fucking doing something. I lived in filth. I had horrible gingivitis. Didn't brush my teeth. I had about 100 likes per post on Instagram. So people were responding to my shit. I was getting clout. I had clout. I didn't brush. Imagine this. I didn't brush my teeth, and I had fucking clout. I wasn't fucking doing anything for myself, bro. I was afraid of my parents. Afraid to tell them the truth. I was a liar in all of my relationships. I was pretty dependent on other people. I was in codependent relationships. I was lonely despite having fucking people around, which is insane. Now I'm not lonely, but I got fucking I have few people around. Just, important ones. Then through this fucking army, through finding a path to the pleasure matrix, through finding out where I was so I could uncover more and more pieces of the map. Every relationship now that I have that is close is a essential relationship for me. All right, I got a fucking bro. I have a primary bro who I receive fucking real fucking masculine attention from, not fucking cat boy attention, not real fucking attention. I'm in, a healthy romantic relationship, and I have a healthy boss. And a boss is not trying to do any other shit, bro. Just trying to do the fucking thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, you know what? This is basically the fucking those are the things. This is one of the relationships I got. I know it looks a little crazy sometimes, but it's fucking beautiful, and it's it's a loving relationship, and I actually don't really know what's going on right now. But it's gonna be good, bro. So let's finish this video off, bro. Let's get it done. If you want this fucking shit, bro, if you want this shit, maybe you don't. Maybe you're just watching and you want to fucking just absorb all this shit and like try and go live your life in the pain matrix. I encourage you to try that. Go ahead, because you'll be back. You'll be back, or it'll just fail, and this will just be another fucking thing that you tried. Wait. To be another thing that you didn't try, but you looked at and fucking were like, okay.
The thing about this is that the value constantly, like the amount of value you can get for as little that you put on the line of vulnerability, of belief, the value you can get for so little constantly gets smaller as time goes on because the price here goes up. So when he says you can try the pain matrix longer because you still believe in it because you're brainwashed, it will fail eventually, and you'll be back. You'll be at zero or whatever, and the price will be higher. So this rewards trust and belief and faith, and placing your bet early. And a wash can do that.
It's just placing a bet on yourself, bro. That's all buying your soul back is, bro. All that your soul is waiting to see is that you're willing to fucking take risks on yourself, to place bets on yourself. If you aren't, why the fuck would it come back to you, bro? It won't.
No.
All right, let's do this, bro.
That's
So you're gonna wash today. Cash.me/$wash it all. PayPal.me/wash it all. You can DM her, Real Cult Girl, for the fucking secret coin. All right, get that shit. You should probably get as much of that shit away from you as possible. There's fucking Horcruxes in that shit, bro. Blockchain.
Oh, it's making people go crazy.
It's fucking tied to fucking proofs of work. It's
offload that.
It's offload that. What? You don't give a shit about my email? And then you can email 100f@automat.me if you're trying to wash Duruble Guuds. And that's it, folks. There's nothing really else to go into, bro. Buy your soul back. And I'll be back live tomorrow. And you're going to get introduced to the fucking hedge lord, bro.
Are we going live tomorrow? Or is that not tomorrow?
Oh, shit. Are we going live? We are going live tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you'll see both of us tomorrow.
Okay. Goodbye.
Jesus show, bro. I go live every day at 1600 Eastern Standard Time. So log in. You can follow me on Twitter, Jesus of Daylife. Follow me on Twitch, Jesus of Daylife. And then this is my YouTube, Jesus of Daylife. Like and subscribe so you can keep up. Yeah, bro. Wash, bro. It's your only fucking way out. Wash. Goodbye.